So I've been seeing this kind of response more and more frequently. That self-improvement YouTube or self-improvement content on YouTube is oversaturated. Now this is more and more, it seems to be happening and being commented more and more, especially now that Hamza actually, I think it's today, posted that video about YouTube is oversaturated and stuff like that, and how he still gains success on YouTube. And it's really evident in this post right here that Hamza made about all the low testosterone comments on this video. And one of these comments, I took away the name, just, keep their identity private. You can find it yourself, but honestly, like, that's not my problem anymore. It's this comment. Now, let me just go over this comment, because this comment, I think, perfectly encapsulates how a lot of people that say this, even in Donna's school, how they feel. So let us go through it. Let me maybe even enlarge it so that we can read it a bit clearer. Excuse me. Self-improvement is oversaturated. Most of the content out there, not all of it, is the same thing that bigger creators have already said before. And honestly, it becomes repetitive and disgusting. I've learned a lot from you, Hamza, and I respect you, but I would find myself dirty by uploading self-improvement content. There's a lot of books and good podcasts out there for smart people to learn properly. By smart, I mean people that don't fall for 10-minute clickbait videos or basic stuff that everybody knows nowadays, like meditation or gym. And I believe that the best self-improvement advice is already out there. And like I said before, I would find myself disgusted by making videos for overstimulated people and then selling them a course of something that's out there for free. Personally, I believe there has to be something more for life. A bigger way to help people in a way that I'm not trying to be Hamza number two. Anyway, I appreciate you. I think that's how a lot of people, even in this community, feel about starting to upload on YouTube. That they are becoming or trying to be a Hamza number two. And that what they're doing is actually pretty disgusting because they can get this something for free. Let me break this down for you. How this is not entirely true. I agree with points, but this is not entirely true. For this, I need to tell a personal story. Around May, which technically last year, 2023, May 2023, I was uploading daily. I was uploading daily content to my YouTube channel, and it was all right. I was enjoying it. Some videos I really liked, some videos I didn't like that much. A few months later, I continued to upload. I had to go on a vacation to Japan for about a month. I still wanted to upload every day. So what I did is I recorded around 30 videos for my channel at that point and had them scheduled. All these videos I had to make fast. All these videos I had to edit quickly. And all of these videos I honestly would rather delete from my channel because they are quantity above quality. I focused on the quantity aspect because at this point I was trying to be Hamza number two. I was talking about the basic meditation stuff. I was almost, I never actually did it, I think, but I was almost at the point where I was making these 10-minute clickbait title videos. And I was not really making what I truly enjoy anymore. I was just making stuff that would get clicks and views. And when I didn't get those clicks and views, I felt sad. My mental health declined, my physical health declined, and really in my later videos, I don't know if I'm allowed to show my channel because it's not like, the guidelines and stuff, but let me just quickly, let me just pull it up quickly and show you the type of content I was making at that point where it's just like, what the fuck was I making at that point, man? Let me just quickly pull it up. I hope this is allowed, man. I'm still like, I know Honda said he has the gut feeling when people are like doing it with bad intentions and stuff, and they're making this stuff with bad intentions. Let me just quickly scroll down. Right. Yeah. So this point, right? You can see this is like the point. You can literally, oh, this is not a nice picture, but anyway. You can literally see how these were the videos I made when I went to Japan, are low effort copies of Hamza's videos. While I did agree with the things I say in here, I did not enjoy making them and I was not proud of the product. I'm still not proud of the product. These were low quality videos that don't resonate with me. Because the thing is, I agree with what he's saying here. But what you need to realize is these could just be excuses for why you're not successful in YouTube. Because it's true that when you're pumping out daily content you don't enjoy making, when you're trying to be like Hamza, when you're making these videos on meditation that are already out there and you feel disgusted with what you make, you're not even going to get the views. You're not even going to get the sales, because then you're going to be like this guy where you feel disgusted with what you're selling. Someone who this really is, and I spoke about this guy like months ago in this phase that I just talked about, is someone called Far From Weak, which is a self-improvement channel as well. He makes these 10-minute shit clickbait videos and he's pushing this out day by day, like every single day there's a video of this just shit. But you don't improve from these videos. Why? Because it's quantity. He gives you the factors and like the tools, but he doesn't give you the process of what to actually do with these tools. He's just like, oh, here are 7 traits of entrepreneurs. And it's like, oh my God, these 7 traits, I agree with all of them, right? How the fuck do I use them? Because now it's just like, okay, here's 1, here's 2, here's 3. Good luck. And you're like, how do I get there? How do I use these factors in like a process to get to this point of success that you were promising with just 1, 2, 3? And that's what these creators are doing. And that's what makes you feel disgusting as a creator when you're pushing out that type of content. So the way that what you must realize is that YouTube will never be oversaturated, and even self-improvement content will never be oversaturated. Saying that self-improvement content is oversaturated is an excuse that you made because you are making shit content that you don't enjoy and are not proud of. What you have to realize is this little thing. Ask yourself this: are you being creative? And are you fulfilling your purpose? There will never be another you. You are unique. Everything about you. For example, this reflects in the content that you make. Me, for example, I love self-improvement, right? It's my passion. That's supposed to be an S. But I also love movies. So I'm going to say F for films. Now, as self-improvers, you might say, oh, but we're not allowed to be on movies and we're not allowed to much. Fuck you. Straight up, I don't care. I grew up with movies. I grew up with films. I know everything about the process. It's my passion. Everything to do with creating and filmmaking, storytelling, voice acting, directing, scripting. I love that stuff. World building, I love it. That is what I was born to do. It was like presenting and filmmaking. I am like a jester. I am a creative person. I am someone who creates. And I love films. I also love anime because of that. So, once again, you might want to say, oh, but anime is bad. I don't care. It's who I am. I have the contents interest me. Once again, I'm not addicted to it. I barely watch it. But just the contents and the lessons you can learn from it interests me, and the storytelling part interests me. Games. I don't even play games anymore, but the technology in video games, and then once again, the things you can learn from it interests me. And all these interests, also cooking and dating and spirituality, all of these interests are reflected. That's a very weird U, the Y, in the YouTube, in my YouTube. They're reflected in here. And that's what you're probably not doing, because you're only focusing on this, the self-improvement part, the basic stuff like, oh, how to meditate, oh, morning routine, oh, how to be charismatic, oh, how to get girls. I don't even care about girls anymore, but I'm still gonna make content about it. How to do no fap. I've not even fapped for like a year, but it's not even part of my purpose layer anymore, but I'm still gonna make content about it. I've surpassed this purpose layer, but I'm still gonna pretend like I'm on it, like I'm struggling with it. You're making all this is what's making it oversaturated. Not self-improvement in itself. It's the fact that you're only focusing on this one thing that interests you. And even in that, you're only focusing on the basic stuff, not the actual profound stuff that now interests you. Like masculinity. I don't know why I'm even trying to write anymore. Masculinity. Or spirituality. Once again, not a lot of people are going to watch it. Not a lot of people are going to watch spirituality videos. Not a lot of people are ready for that kind of depth in a video. But the people that do watch it will be your true fans. And that's exactly what we want in business and in YouTube. The people that you would actually enjoy being around. Not these like fucking people that watch your morning routine video and are like, oh my god, yeah, Chad, and are just fucking degenerates. No, I'm not saying that people that say you're a Chad are degenerates, but you know what I mean. Like the far from Rick or Mr. Beast fans. The fans where you think about and you're like, I would not want to meet these fans in real life. I would not want to hang out with them. Meanwhile, these fans, you would want to hang out with because they're interested in spirituality and you enjoy talking about spirituality. And guess what? You also like making game analogies and your true fans like that as well. So your excuse or you saying that self-improvement content is oversaturated or is just an excuse because you're not being yourself. What are you actually interested in? Make content about that. It might not get as many views. It might not be as successful, but the people that do watch it will be your true fans and you will enjoy the content you make. And we all know true fans deliver more money than the Mr. Beast fans. Let's take Holmes as an example. Let's go back to the man himself. How long is this video, by the way? 12 minutes, Jesus Christ. Okay, let's go back to the man himself, Hamza. What was the saddest period for Hamza in his self-improvement, like during his self-improvement? I think we all remember as true fans. It was when he was in Dubai. Because at this point, he was pushing out the daily content. In terms of numbers, he was the most successful he had ever been in terms of numbers, right? How was he health-wise? He was sick mentally and physically. He was almost becoming depressed. He stopped with journaling and like meditating. He's actually almost stopped with self-improvement in general because he was pushing out this content. Quantity over quality. Not even actually making what he was interested in, just what would get views. He amassed over 2 million subscribers at this point. And what did it deliver? What did it get for him? How many people are inside of Donna's school and Donna's gang out of those 2 million people? Is it 2 million? Not even close. Because what happened here? He amassed fans. Normal fans. Normal, like, pea-brained, Mr. Beast, far from weak watching fans that just watched him for the dopamine, pretending like they're on self-improvement, when really they're still just degenerates. Now he started making content that gets less views. If you watch his recent content, it gets like 89,000 to 100,000 views. But look how much he's earning now. In this period in Dubai, he was pretty much broke. He was like earning 20,000, 30,000 a month, and he was pushing out content. Numbers-wise, he was the most successful ever. But he was not enjoying as much as he could have made. I'm not saying like 20,000 to 30,000 a month is broke, but in comparing it to what he earns now while being happy and having true fans and and being purposeful, he was fucking broke back then. So what you should focus on, and this is a philosophy I go by in almost everything, quality over quantity. Be authentic, chase your purpose. There will never be another you. Be yourself as much as you can, because out of those, by being yourself, maybe only 3 people will now really like you. Let's say that. But those 3 people will buy every fucking thing you sell. You sell a community for $50 a month, they will buy it. Suddenly that's $150 a month from 3 people. You're making $50 profit on your school community with 3 fucking people. That's literally how much people you need that's literally how much people you need to like you to make a profit on school. 3 people. 3 people. You need 3 true fans in order to make a $50 profit a month on school. 3 fucking people. You really think there's not, and it's gonna stay with just 3 people that like films and anime and games and self-improvement and want to improve? This is the concept of 1,000 true fans. You should read that article right now, by the way. 1,000 true fans. These will deliver you more money than 1 million of these fuckers. So when you're saying, and you're sitting there once again, you're saying self-improvement on YouTube content is oversaturated. It's not. It's because you're trying to be this and you're uploading this. Instead, do this. Once again, you might still make the excuse of like, oh, but I'm still not getting views. It's still oversaturated. The views don't matter anymore. The likes don't matter. The analytics don't matter. It's this what matters now. The people who do watch you and actually enjoy what you make and are like, this guy is awesome. I relate to him so much, and you at the same time enjoy what you make so much. You're actually proud of what you produce. You release something and you're like, fuck, I'm proud of that. Instead of like what I did. You want to see my most successful video, bro? It's this one. This video has over 500 views, and I made it purely out of passion because I was showing my dad, like my parents, the Fructose 2.0 Fat Chance video. And during watching this, I was like, bro, I should make a video about this in depth. But let's make it like a funny presentation thing where I pretend like this is a guide to becoming obese. This was purely a passion project. It got me the most views ever. Creativity and what actually interests you, that is what will get you the success and the true fans. And it might, it happened for me, it might even get you the views that you're not getting right now. But once again, that's not the important part of this. This is the important part of this. Because of those 500 people, I don't think one subscribed. So once again, views and analytics, they're not the important parts. Being weak is not to be ashamed of. Staying weak is.